Hello cruise family, this is some important information in this video. It almost messed up my trip, so I'm trying to save you from the same headache and stress that I went through. This is going to be dealing with the departure. We were getting off the cruise ship. I had researched online because I thought I was super smart, and obviously I'm not. And I had called Avis. It was hard to really get through to the right extension, and I specifically asked, I said, are you guys located in the cruise terminal parking lot? Yes, sir, we are. And we have a shuttle that runs every few minutes. It comes around to all the cruise terminals. It'll pick you up and it'll bring you straight here. So with that being said, I said, wow, that's pretty good. So, I booked it because with my intentions were we were going to spend a couple extra days in Miami. So I booked it and I was going to get off the cruise ship, get over to Avis, get my rental car, go explore Miami a little bit, and it was supposed to be, stress-free, sort of. So we exit the cruise terminal, we get all the way down outside, and there's a whole bunch of yellow cabs, and there's a whole bunch of, like shuttles, and no Avis shuttle, no rental car shuttles, like the lady was saying, because we had waited a while. But yellow cabs, shuttles, looked like people were catching Uber and Lyft. And I'm like, no, I don't need an Uber and Lyft because she told me it's right here in this parking lot. So probably we might be able to walk to it, or we might be able, what the heck? Let's just catch a cab there because it won't be very much because it's right here in this parking lot. It can't be that much for it. So me being so smart, I'm with my daughter. She's out of school for college or whatever, so we took a father and daughter trip. So we get in the car, and I tell the guy, I said, I need to go to Avis, and he goes, okay, it'll be $35. And I said, damn, $35, it's in the same parking lot. And he goes, it's $35. You want to go? I said, no. I said, it's in the same parking lot because we're already moving at this point. He already threw our luggage in and we're moving. But I'm going to tell you something that I noticed. The whole time we're driving, the meter's not going. I live in Houston, and Houston doesn't, I rarely see a yellow cab. I do see some independents, but I haven't ridden in a cab in years. I mean, like really, really, really long time since Uber and Lyft took over. So we're in the yellow cab, and the meter's not moving, and he's telling me $35. And I'm like, sir, you're making a mistake. I said, it's in the same parking lot. It can't be $35. He goes, I'll do it for $30. I'll do it for $30. I have to go way over there. I'll do it for $30. So my daughter, she looks at me and she goes, Dad, you should have mapped it. You should have mapped it. So I'm like, okay. So she maps it and she goes, it's not in the parking lot. It's somewhere else. It's about 1 mile from here. So I was like, damn. I said, sir, it's only 1 mile. So you're going to charge me $35 for 1 mile? And so he goes, yeah, hey, I have to go over there and blah, blah, blah. Give me $30 cash. So I said, man, okay, I'm not going to cuss on here, but okay. So my daughter's like, no, pull over. You're ripping us off. You're ripping my dad off. Pull over. We're going to get out. And he goes, okay, I'll do it for $20. I'll do it for $20. And so I'm like, look, I told my daughter, I said, if he's going to do it for 20, we're ready in the cab. I just want to get this part over with and move on with our vacation. So long story short, Avis rental car, I'm not bashing them, but the representative misled me a little bit. It's not in the same parking lot. In my video, I say that it is because that's what they had told me, and I'm at the end of my cruise, and I'm on the balcony. I'm making a video for you guys, and I didn't want to mislead anybody, so that's why I'm making this video. It's not in the same parking lot. It's about 1 mile away, and I would suggest do not use the yellow cabs or the cabs that are out there. Play it safe and do an Uber or a Lyft, whatever your preference is or whatever, or wait for the shuttle. Don't do what I did and get in a yellow cab. Now I see why a lot of them aren't in business anymore because of practices like that. Not all of them are bad, but my experience with this guy was just, it was crazy. I was glad to get out of that yellow cab and to move on and stuff like that. So take note, it's not in the same parking lot. I do not regret renting the rental car because we had an awesome time in Miami. At the end of our trip, we were able to take it back to the hotel. I looked at what time my flight was going to be departing, scheduled for me to return the car about an hour and a half before my flight. The rental car returns are in the Miami International Airport. There's a separate parking area for them, and it was flawless. There was no problem. You pull up into a certain lane, they come up, they scan the car, they tell you to put the keys on the dashboard. There's some luggage carts where you can take your cart or your luggage and wheel it into the airport. But that part I did good, and I would probably do it again if I can find another rental car that will let me return the car back at the airport for not an additional fee. That's why I chose Avis instead of some of the other companies. But that was my experience. I hope that helps some of you who are going to be cruising to Miami International Airport. Doesn't matter what cruise line you use, but if you want to stay an extra day or 2 extra days or a week extra in Miami, book your rental car, but don't use these yellow cabs or these cab services, because mine was a yellow cab that did this to me, to get to the rental car parking lot. Save yourself a headache I'm not going to say like I did, but because I went through the drama for you guys. But anyway, thanks for watching. Other than that, my cruise was great. And thank you again for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe.